channel 1 is the mic, right? It's the mic, yeah. Channel 2 is another mic. 3 and 4 should be used.
Now she had the type of neighborhood that would have grandchildren swarming like bees, hoping to lick the nectar of 25-cent frozen cups from Miss Ella down the street. There wasn't no such thing as the flavor of strawberry. We lived in color. Like, Miss Ella, I can have a red, please? I remember getting up early to Christian Union Baptist Church for my grandfather, Reverend Bradford, was the pastor. All I remember is cranberry juice and communion crackers. I used to kiss my grandmama and the ushers at the door, but my mom ain't here no more, and no longer is her home, and at least when grandparents would leave, we would still have their homes, the scent of their recipes still cooking on them stoves. And some people still ask me why we write Katrina poems. And some people still ask me why we sing Wade in the Water songs, because I still miss my grandmama, how she need to walk with me there, like up to her doorstep. And it's funny because you can see straight through the home because the door had gone. And I know my mama not here no more because she would never, ever leave the door open because the air was on. I did something. I did something I never did to get inside my grandmama's house. I crawled through the window. I watched out for the mildew, the cobwebs, loose boards and nails from standing at water too long. But they say that they're tired of hearing those Katrina poems. Well, what it sound like? Because I can't help it if hurricanes sound like a house not fully gutted out. No recipes, no more recipes. No more recipes taped to that refrigerator. No perfume to remember what love used to smell like. No pallets to lie on. No sheets. It's like I ain't got nothing to remember my grandmama by, but mildew stains on a pink carpet that me and my cousins from DC used to lie patterns on. Picture frames with dates from far back as the 50s. Now a water stain with the lips of the Mississippi. Flood warnings will never be looked at the same in New Orleans. Water will never just be water. Am I alone tonight? It is good. It's good to be here, and I tell y'all, this is some of my most favorite. I love my bangers to every part of me. They really untangle the Christmas lights inside of my head. But it's interesting if you have your own socket and you plug it in by yourself and it lights up the same. So I'm excited to be here with y'all. Y'all good? I want to thank Denicio and Mike and Inner Recess for having me so we could really do what the flyers say, and that is to turn the fuck down. all the parts of the body to be. I never thought that you, my love, would choose to be the asshole. I thought that maybe you could be hands, reliable, soft, there, holding, or maybe tongue, quick, ready, smooth, or perhaps even arms, big, wide, strong, maybe even chest, broad, lay, rest. But out of all the parts of the body you chose to be, you choose to be the asshole. Shit. Full. And now, released. I just wish I had a toilet for sure. Y'all give it up for the DJ. He's here. And he's amazing. And I want him to play something if he would. I call this a purge. I call it the spill. There are moments that I just can't. Put it in.
Just making sure that they don't fire.
When you finally learn the right way to play with fire, when you finally learn the right way to play with fire, you will burn the bridge that constantly brought you back to him. You will notice the vine that you swung on to avoid his mood swings. You will climb up them, and you will cut them at the root. Why? Such a thing will go back if not severed properly. Now you will be hungry. Your stomach will no longer feed off the bullshit. You'll realize that it's not as filling as you thought it was. You will become cold. You will miss his arms, for they provided warmth and shelter. But soon another beast will provide enough heat, if not more. You will hear voices. Being in the wilderness will make you paranoid. You will see things. Certain pictures will bring up certain memories, but do not forget, memories only show our favorite scenes. When you finally get off your knees, you will finally realize the ocean underneath your feet. You will stop drowning when you realize you can breathe through water. You will then realize you are a survivor in every sense of the word. And you will no longer need a survival guide to tell you so. That survival guide for girls that are just getting over a broken heart. McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Rallies or Sonics? Yes. Nintendo or PlayStation? Excuse me if I am an emotional weirdo. I am that girl. I am that way. And I don't know when it happened, when I realized that I could be comfortable being so naked, feeling so dumb. I think I did it when I realized that I wasn't the only one. So this is You So Dumb. You're so down. You're so silly, girl. You're waiting for a call. Yeah. Oh, you're so down. You're so silly, girl. You're waiting for a call. Round 12:30, feeling real down, feeling real naive, feeling so young. Go by his house, pretend I left my scar. Go in his neighborhood and say I got lost. Bitch, you know what the fuck are you doing? Do you know who you are? You done went by his house, you forgot your heart. Do you know what you done? Do you know who you are? You done went by his house, you forgot your George. You're so dumb. Yeah. Ooh. Sitting at home with crumpled tissue, Lenny Williams, Shaka Khan, Anita Baker, Peter Bryson, on repeat. I'm letting those old songs play out to my weak spots. I'm letting the CD skips and the tape pop told me that it sounded similar to heartbreaking under a cassette player. Now, I did not want to go out last night. You didn't want to go out with your girls last night. You thought it would be best if you took a stroll down memory lane. So you let your photo album shake, bed, cradle you like his arms once did. Those pillows pretended to be them shoulders, his shoes. His shoes that walked all over your self-esteem are still perfectly placed in the corner. You hang them next to your expectations of that your relationship. And just like those hangers, my girl, you are still holding on. His gym bag's still in the cabinet. You can smell him all over your apartment, and pretty soon there will be no room to move anyone else in with his belongings in the middle of your walkway. Someday I have got to get rid of the memories underneath my bed. Now his phone number is like Morse code memorized in the back of my head, in my pride. Forget about her. She on the edge of the bed, daring to jump over and call him. Quick, save her. Cannot afford for him to hear the pathetic in your voice. She is threatening to pick up the car keys and go to his house. Quick, save yourself from the embarrassment. I heard that another girl was there. You need to sit on your spaceship of a sofa. He does not want you there. Forget memory lane, girl. This is memory highway. Watch out for the exits. Remember, but forget that his clothes, damn, his clothes always smell like fresh laundry. And for some reason, his skin is still tangled in my bed sheets. I gotta wash them. I gotta wash him until he dries up. I gotta stop bleeding for him because he didn't want the fucking baby. Remind yourself that you were only shelter, that you gotta cave in, that you gotta forget him. No more bleeding heart. He only did one time to see you cry. Watch movies. No romantic comedies. Only dramas and thrillers. Never forget the face of your killer. Watch Freddy and Jason. You know, watch them. Watch how certain victims got away from him. Learn them. Follow their escape strategies, because the next time he comes for you and your precious heart, oh shit, you gotta be ready. Slow down, silly girl, wait for come. Oh, you so dumb, silly girl, wait for car. Oh, around 2:30, feeling real dumb. So naive, feeling so young. Go by his house, pretend I left my scar. Go in his neighborhood and say I got lost. The fuck are you doing? Know who you are. Went by his house, forgot your drawers. Know what you doing? Know who you are. Went by his house, you forgot your heart is so dumb. At one time, I I just thought that should be a breakup manual. Like afterwards, like, okay, what's the first step? Delete his Instagram. Create a new Instagram and follow him. Like the pictures and see if he responds. If he responds, what you responded for? I mean, it only been a day. It been a day. It been 6 years. 6 years is too long. I want to do a favorite for you guys. Attention Walmart shoppers! For everything in the entire store is free. But everything is quite damaged. And you may shop at your own risk. Fuck it. I knew what I was buying. I saw him on our phone. Everything that was broken and beautiful. And I just knew that he would go so well with the art already inside of my heart. I mean, the painting of the mind in the living room, the title, it's gonna match so good with his chocolate skin. I was ready to throw out that old couch that me and John used to sit on. I was ready to make space for you. Space for you in my heart. And as I strolled through the walkway, I could hear pieces of his honesty just drop on the floor. But I kept walking. And pretty soon I even overheard his voice on another aisle talking to another girl. So damn, I guess we're not communicating. I often wondered how the same man that made me feel like I was invincible could walk past me and treat a colorful thing like me like I was invisible. I was so vulnerable in that aisle forward. I was so willing to buy his damaged merchandise just to claim that he was mine and mine alone. He was broken. He'd been broken, but he'd been beautiful. He had torn, ripped painting. And there I was, still stargazing. Making sure I was beautiful enough border just to frame him. But I need to go back to our fall. For there's a piece of a mirror that my mom gave me. I must have put it down. I must have picked up you. And I was told that self-reflection should never be confused with who was looking at you, and I should have left you where I saw you. But who was I? Who was I to judge the store in which I was shopping? So should I check you? Or should I check what the hell I was buying? Went up to his register on a Tuesday. Funny thing that the cashier was his brother. Told me of all the family issues, how broken he was, and how I could not exchange him for another. So I'm sorry. It's my fault. For I am the girl that walked into this boy's Walmart full of explosives and torn notebooks. Put my money on the counter and purchased what I believed was beautiful sandstone. And I thank God, every day, that of course I kept my fucking receipt, bitch.